Now, just as the Madhya Pradesh polls inch closer, the BJP has released its manifesto for the state. It has promised several development projects, 6 expressways, 2 big airports, and also focusing on women empowerment in its manifesto. Of course, they've also spoken about providing free education to poor families as well. Now, the BJP promises on one side, the Congress on the other hand has also made several promises. I'm being joined at this point by Sujata Paul, Congress spokesperson, and Alok Vats. Before we head on to them, listen in to what BJP Chief JP Nadda had to say at the launch of the manifesto.
मैं यहाँ आपसे ये कहना चाहूँगा कि गांव, गरीब, वंचित, पीड़ित, शोषित, हमारे आदिवासी भाई, हमारी बहनें, हमारे युवा, हमारे किसान, इन सभी सेक्शंस ऑफ द सोसाइटी के एम्पावरमेंट का काम हम लोगों ने अपने लक्ष्य में रखा है और इस बार के संकल्प पत्र में लाडली बहन योजना के तहत 1 करोड़ 30 लाख बहनों को हम फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस के साथ साथ हाउसिंग फैसिलिटी भी देंगे और उनको पक्के मकान देंगे। इसकी हमने व्यवस्था उसमें जोड़ी है। उसी तरीके से हम जो हमारी गांव की बहनें हैं, रूरल वुमेन है, उनको लखपति बनाने के लिए स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग एंड स्किल डेवलपमेंट का काम हम अपने में लेंगे और इनकी जो संख्या है लगभग 2 लाख से ज्यादा, उनको हम 21 वर्ष में हम आर्थिक मदद उनको देंगे ताकि वह उस दृष्टि से विकास कर सके। जहां तक हमारे किसान भाइयों का सवाल है, गेहूं की परचेज हम प्रति क्विंटल 2700 में प्रति क्विंटल करेंगे और धान का परचेज हम 3100 प्रति क्विंटल के हिसाब से करेंगे और हम जो 12,000 एनुअली बेनिफिशियरी किसान सम्मान निधि में दे रहे हैं उसको मुख्यमंत्री किसान सम्मान निधि के साथ आगे बढ़ाते चले जाएंगे। जहां तक जनजाति समुदाय का सवाल है, उनके लिए हम 3 लाख करोड़ रुपए उनके एम्पावरमेंट के लिए, उन जनजाति भाइयों के कम्युनिटी के लिए करेंगे और तेंदुपत्ता के लिए प्रति मानक बोरा बैग उसके लिए 4,000 रुपए देने का हम लोगों ने तय किया है। एकलव्य विद्यालय हर एसटी ब्लॉक में बनाया जाएगा और हर एसटी ब्लॉक में मेडिकल कॉलेज खोलने का हम लोगों ने निर्णय किया है।
Now, that was BJP Chief JP Nadda talking about the manifesto. Now, what exactly have they promised in this manifesto? Free education for poor families, IIT like Madhya Pradesh Institute of Technology, aims like medical colleges, 6 new expressways that will be built, new metro lines for Gwalior, Jabalpur as well, free ration for families under the Prime Minister Anna Yojana. Pulses, mustard oil, sugar will be provided at subsidized rates is what they're saying in their manifesto. No family is to be homeless in Madhya Pradesh is a big promise that the BJP is making. Financial aid for houses is also going to be provided for largely beneficiaries. This is of course a women-focused scheme. Breakfast along with midday meal scheme is also announced. Of course, several other development projects also announced as part of their manifesto. At this point, I'm being joined by Alok Vats, BJP leader, and Sujata Paul, Congress spokesperson. Let me start with Alok Vats. Sir, now the focus of the BJP's manifesto, again, development. Do you think then this factor will win Madhya Pradesh back for the BJP?
Certainly. It will give us a thumping majority. And I just wanted to bring out one thing. Sujata Paul was saying that the 50% commission Sarkar in Madhya Pradesh, they made the same, they said the same thing in Karnataka and they were able to form the government. But let me tell you one thing, till date, not even 4% they have been able to book who has taken this 40% commission. So it's a false rumor that they spread and try to grab power. Till date, if there were people who had taken 40% commission, why they have not been able to nab even 4% till date? That means it was a rumor floated to win the election. The same thing they are trying to do in Madhya Pradesh, but they will not succeed this time because Shivraj Singh Chauhan has been there for more than 18 years and he knows in and out of Madhya Pradesh, people know him He is available to people 24/7. He is called the Chief Minister on wheels. He is always available to people. He has been always available to people. And now the type of things that we have promised in the manifesto, which has just been deliberated by the president of the party. So I need not repeat that. But yes, there have been a scheme which is going to benefit the women in a very large manner, and we are hopeful that they will be the deciding factor of the outcome of the result this election. The Ladli Yojana has been a hit with the women, and also the way we have tried to portray things as regards the development of each and every district of the state is concerned, whether it is in terms of bringing up medical colleges or bringing up things like AIM. And also the Prime Minister has said that the ongoing ration scheme will continue for many years to come now. So all this is going to be give up all-round development and all-round relief to the people of Madhya Pradesh, and we are sure that they are not going to listen to the rumors of the Congress, and they will make us stage a comeback with a very thumping majority.
Right. Now, Sujata Paul, the BJP in fact is saying that they have provided proof to the people and they are in fact relying on the report card for winning Madhya Pradesh back again. And what do you think then the Congress's strategy has to be? Do you think then you have to play stronger in Madhya Pradesh, of course, because they are in fact saying that we've done so much work and development over the years, and that will then inevitably make people vote for them again?
Aarti, my simple question to Mr. Vats and to the entire BJP is, if that was so, why is it that your party did not get the mandate the last time around? You had to bring down the government. People don't trust you at all. The fact is that Mr. Vats just said that the ration scheme is going to be brought in for many years. Well, you want to make people depend only on these many years of free ration of 5 kg wheat, but you cannot give them jobs. This is something that the Congress party had decided they would give to the people of India when we got independence, and that is why public sector units were established. You are selling our Navratnas to one man. We were empowering our people. You don't know the meaning of empowerment. Last time around, they made 9,000 promises, Aarti, and that manifesto was a manifesto of lies, and that is why the people of Madhya Pradesh had rejected them. This time, he's saying that they will win MP back. How will you win MP back when you had lost MP last time? It is the Congress party which had formed the government, and you formed an illegal government, and the people are going to take their revenge from you. But the Vachan Patra of the Congress party pitted against your Sankalp Patra, which is only, Sankalp for namesake. But our Vachan Patra has 1,290 promises. So we have studied it, and that's how we brought it in. It includes 101 main guarantees of ours under 59 subjects. And that means that we have studied that when we have brought them. So the 101, it is a number of Shagun, 108. The main guarantees are 101, and we will be fulfilling them, and people know that they have not been able to get jobs. The Dalits, the Adivasis, they have been ill-treated by the BJP people in power. BJP Karyakartas, BJP Netas. Didn't you see how this man was urinating on the face of a tribal, and then Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan had to call him to his residence, wash his feet and so on. Tell him to stop doing all this. Tell him to give better governance and to ensure that these people are booked and sent to jail. But did he do that? No, he didn't. So, when we are talking about education, we understood the value of education. Your chief campaigner, Mr. Modi, he doesn't know what education is all about. He says, "Maine to zyada padhai likhai kari nahi." He tells children all this. So, the fact is that when we say that we are going to provide free education to children up to class 12, we will be giving scholarships worth 500 rupees to about 1,500 for school students. We mean what we say, and we do it, and we've done it earlier. And that is why this country came to this stage. We have educated people in this country, and people understand the value of education because it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru who saw that dream that India will be a country where children will have scientific temper, where people will think scientifically. But what do they want to do? They want children to fight on lines of religion. But have you seen? They have come on our pitch. And now they understand this is a welfare state, and instead of talking about religion, making people hate each other, you have to work for people.
Okay,
but
Alok,
they will not be able to deliver because
Alok, what's the Congress now saying that the BJP has in fact now campaigned on the Congress's pitch, and in fact earlier as well the Congress did say that the BJP's manifesto then was released so late because of this very reason.
She was saying that they had made India educated. What percentage of people were educated during the Congress regime, and what percentage of people today are educated in the Modi's regime? Can she have a comparison? And as regards...
When were you educated, Mr. Vats? During the Congress regime, or Mr. Modi came after 2014? You got your education. You were born then, no?
Well,
you're 14 years. How many years old are you? 9 years old.
Well, Sujata, I was born before that. So I had to be educated during that regime.
Yes, during the Congress regime.
But
and if there were no government,
all right, Sujata, I'd given you time to respond. Let's please give Alok Vats some time to respond to the allegations that you made against his party. Alok Vats, finish your thought.
And then she is saying that we did not educate the people. The fact is that the amount of colleges that has been opened, whether in terms of IITs or whether in terms of medical colleges or whether it's in terms of engineering colleges or just normal colleges, there has been a gigantic increase, and now people are much more educated than they were during that regime.
Name the colleges you
and
opened.
As regards
name them. No, name the colleges you opened.
All these big institutions, white elephants.
Stop speaking lies.
They were bleeding, so we had to.
You're making the country bleed, not
Air
bleed.
India stand today? Where does Air India stand today?
India stands because India India will remain. When Mr. Modi is no longer there, India will still stay there. Because India will always reign because of its people. Because India is Bharat Mata.
The center and the state exchequer was being looted. And as regards making governments, during the Congress regime, they had 90 elected, governments. They destroyed. They dismantled them.
You're not talking about what you're going to be doing in Madhya Pradesh, what you've done in Madhya Pradesh. Stop going here and there. Come on, come to the point.
And now they are crying about OBCs.
What is he talking? Yes, the OBC should be brought forward. It's not only Mr. Modi who is the only OBC who has to be brought forward. Every single OBC has to be brought forward, Mr. Vats. Don't talk through your hat. Please remember that unless every community is strengthened, we will not be able to take this country forward.
This is not done. You are speaking in my turn.
No, because you're not talking about Madhya Pradesh. No, you're going here, there and everywhere. Come back to Madhya Pradesh.
Yes.
What have you done? Vyapam Ghotala, e-tender Ghotala. Tell me about the Ghotalas that you have done. Say that you haven't done the Vyapam Ghotala.
If we have done any Ghotala,
how many people have you punished? How many people have you punished? Patwari paper. What has happened in the Patwari paper leak? No, you answer. You answer only one question. What has happened to the Patwari paper leak? Your Agnipath Yojana that you have brought. Children are suffering because of that. There is a group of boys who are walking from Champaran to Delhi to protest because Mr. Rajnath Singh had promised that he would ensure that the procedure for their, after the result had come out would be completed. It's not being done. What are you talking? You tell me about
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you, if you were so good, if Sujata, you were so good, why were you reduced to 44?
Doesn't matter. This is a democracy.
If
This
you
is a
were so
democracy.
good in the eyes of the people,
I'll tell you why.
why
I'll
were
tell you
you
why.
reduced to
Because people
44?
needed to
And why were we
experience
taken from 2
liars.
to
And now
303?
that people have
Why have we
experienced
been
liars,
defeated?
people will be
Why
able
have we
to
been
weigh
defeated
the two.
twice?
And now they
Can
know
you
who to
have an
choose.
answer to this?
Right.
Why are
Sujata,
all
People
you
know
Sujata
who
and
to
people
choose
Alok,
say?
we'll
now.
come back to
Can you
discussing.
justify
We'll
this?
come back to
That
discussing
why
the
all your
manifesto
big
and
leaders
Madhya
are
Pradesh.
jailed?
Before that, I'm going to rope in my colleague Anurag joining us to give us more details about the BJP's manifesto. Anurag, take us through now the BJP's manifesto. You've now had some time to take a pretty good look at it. Of course, we had discussed earlier about the development projects that they had announced and especially women-focused schemes. Take us through this.
Yes, and apart from that, they have said that they will give bonus on wheat 2,700 rupees and paddy for 3,100 rupees. So that is over and above the MSP which the central government is giving. So that is the biggest announcement for the farmers. And apart from that, that 12,000 rupees for the farmers. And as you have said, the biggest push on infrastructure projects, be it 6 expressways or building medical colleges. While talking to the media, JP Nadda has said that health is his favorite subject, but I would like to tell you one thing, that as per the statistics by the rural health statistics, Madhya Pradesh is the worst state in terms of having specialist doctors in rural areas, where 95% posts are vacant. The state is still struggling in terms of finances, but if you go by the promises made by the Congress or the BJP, they have made the promise. The Congress has made the promise worth around more than 50,000 crore rupees, and the BJP more than 35,000 crore rupees. But the state is reeling under a debt of around 4 lakh crore rupees. So the biggest question is, where the money will come from?
Right, Anurag. Now, in fact, I'm being joined by Alok Vats, who's the BJP leader, and Congress spokesperson Sujata Paul. You can, in fact, pose that very question, where will the money coming from, to the spokesperson that are joining us. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my question is to both Alok ji and Sujata, where the money will come from, because both of them have promised, freebies or a public welfare worth rupees 50,000 crore or plus, and the state is reeling under a debt of 4 lakh crore rupees.
Should I speak?
Go ahead, Alok ji.
See, when it comes to BJP, we have our own government in the center. The center will certainly bail us out during if there is any such financial crisis. And in whichever state we have promised, anything that we have promised, we have delivered that. And the state is well balanced and going forward. As regards Madhya Pradesh, the center will take cognizance of this and they will certainly bail us out with a relief package when the time comes and when we need it.
Can I come in?
Yeah, Sujata, go ahead.
Yes.
Alok ji, Sujata, sorry, after that.
See, the fact is that what Mr. Alok Vats has said is clearly indicating that they don't know how to govern. He's saying that the center will bail us out. That's not how a federal structure works. Every state is responsible for its own finances. Of course, the center is there to help.
Center also plays a role.
Now listen to what I'm telling you. In India, when we got independence, I'm repeating, there was not even a needle which was being made. And then we established our PSUs. What you're doing is you're selling everything to make sure that the government can function. But the manner in which you're spending is not the manner in which you're getting the money in. So there has to be a balance between the two. And that is exactly how governance should have been done in every state in the country today. But the BJP has destroyed that system because Mr. Modi does not believe in running PSUs, giving jobs to people. And unless you have both expenditure and income happening simultaneously with more income and lesser expenditure, how will this happen? It's not only the taxes that India has depended on. And if that was not so, India would not have come so far since 1947. And so we have models in various states, even in the present time. And from 1947 till the time that we have ruled in various states, including the state of Madhya Pradesh, we have governed well because we have kind of made a balance between the two. But these people have not done it, and that is where the problem is.
Ruling the state. Why were you thrown out
You
by the
just
people?
don't give me this.
Why were
Mr.
you thrown
Adani
out
has
by
to
the
be
people?
sold everything, Mr.
Why
Bhatt.
were you
That's
thrown
not
out
how
by the
things
people?
work. You
Why
cannot
were you
have a
thrown out by the
monopoly
people?
in a
Why were you
democracy.
reduced to
You
only
have to
50
have
votes
a
per
number
seat?
of
Right.
Do
people
you have any answer to
Right,
that?
so
that of
that the
course
country can
was
be taken
the
forward.
Congress and BJP there talking about the manifesto. Anurag, thank you for joining us and bringing us those details, of course, on these details of the manifesto.